Hello, and welcome again to another tutorial for VauBot. This time we are going to show you how to create user input flow and a custom field. You can use user input flow to ask your users multiple questions, and to get desired answers from them. Let's start by clicking on the Bot Manager button from the navigation menu on the left side. Now, we will create for Facebook page, but the same goes for Instagram business account. Then, scroll down and find user input flow and click on Change Settings button. Here, you can choose to create user input flow with Classic Editor, or with Flow Builder. You can also see a list of all campaigns you have created, and a list of all custom fields that have been created. Now, we will use Drag and Drop Flow Builder. We will drag and drop Trigger Keywords component, and connect it with the StartBot flow. Then, double-click on StartBot flow component and give a name to this bot. Also, add a trigger keywords for which this bot will be triggered. For the first bot reply, we will use text component, but you can add anything you want. Now, we will drag and drop user input flow component and connect it with the text reply. Let's configure it now. We can choose previously created user input flow from a drop-down list, or we can create a new one. To create a new one, just select Add New Input Flow. Also, type a name for this user input flow campaign. Going forward, let's configure the first question for now. We can set up two types of questions. One is free keyboard input, and another one is multiple choice. We will select free keyboard input for the first question. We will write our first question here. Since we have an e-commerce store, and we are selling products for both male and female, here we will ask our customers to tell us their gender. Then, we will be one step closer to know what to offer them. Then, select reply type. We will go with the text reply because our customers will reply with the text. If we ask them for their age, we would select number as a reply type, and so on. Next, we want to store user answers in custom field as a variable, so later we can use it again. We will show you how. So let's add new custom field. We will call this custom field gender. Also, select a reply type when creating new custom field. In this case it's text. Once we have created new custom field gender, we must select it from the drop-down list. Next, we can also assign this question to labels, or to a messenger sequence. Also, to a phone or email sequence, like we did in our previous tutorial called Collecting Users' Email and Email Sequence. So make sure to check that one if you are curious how to do that. Going forward, let's add another question to our user input flow, and let's configure it. This time we will go with the multiple choice question type. Now, on this question we can use previous answer by using custom variable. Just click on custom and select variable you want to use. Since our e-commerce store has multiple categories, here we will ask our customers what type of products they are looking for. Again, that's another step closer to know what they actually want. This is multiple choice question type, so let's add more options for our customers to choose from. Here you can add more options if you need. In this case, we will leave text as a reply type. Again, we will store user answers in custom field as a variable, but this variable we will name it interest. Again, once you have created variable interest, don't forget to select it from a custom field drop-down list. Moving forward, let's add the third and last question for this flow, and let's configure it. This time we will go with the free keyboard input question type. Immediately we want to use user previous answer, so we will click on custom and we will choose the variable we want to use. Here we are asking our users to give us their email address, so below as a reply type, we will choose an email. We can also attach email quick reply. We will save their answers to the system field as an email. To end the user input flow, we must use new post back. You can drag and drop new post back from a dock menu, or just drag a connector from a final reply. Configure the new post back, and then add any kind of reply you want. We will go with the text reply. Once you are done, you must save this flow. Now, let's see how it actually works on Facebook Messenger. Keep in mind that the same way goes if you want to create user input flow for Instagram business account. Great, user input flow, as well as custom field variables are working perfectly. In this tutorial we have showed you how you can use user input flow, and also how you can create custom fields variables. This was just an example. You can always customize your flow to fit your business model and needs. That's it for this tutorial. See you in the next one.